Hello my friends, my name is Money Tree and I am here with my first video on how to plant a money tree in your backyard. Metaphorically speaking, of course. What I have learned over the years is that many people are taught to work hard to make money, but very few have been taught how to have your money work hard for you. Well, I have put together a finance series that will show you and your family how to plant a money tree in your backyard. All the videos will be done using AI technology from Chat to Quillbug to Flicky and other apps. Whether you want to learn for yourself or set your kids up for their financial future, I hope you can find some time and watch these videos. If you have any young ones, have them watch this so they can learn at an early age. One big key to building wealth is to start early. As the videos progress, they will become much more advanced and technical. More knowledge will eventually equate to more money into the back pockets for not just for you but also your kids and loved ones. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Before I get started, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, click the like button and hit the bell for notifications. Let's go. Before you can plant a big and strong money tree that can produce wealth for years and maybe even generations to come, you first need to learn some basic foundation stones of finance. The very starting point is to know what money even is. We use money every day. We work hard each and every day so we can make that money and buy the things we want and need. Instead of trading goods like apples or toys, we use money to buy things from other people who have what we want. But what is money? What makes it acceptable by all? To understand what money is, let's go back in time and learn a little history of bartering and how money came about. The practice of bartering is quite old. People didn't use money to buy or sell things long before. Instead, people exchanged one item for another in order to obtain what they desired or need. A person with a lot of chickens might exchange with someone who had a lot of rice. Each would exchange a little portion of what they each had. Other items that could be transported more easily than chickens also started to be regarded as precious. As a result, people began trading things like spices and jewels. People required items that would last a long time when they switched from exchanging goods like chickens and rice for money. They must still be able to be transported and have a recognized value. Here's a fun fact. Lydia was the name of the first nation in the world to produce metal coins around the western region of what is now Turkey around the 7th century BC. The Lydian coins had a lion image imprinted on them and were constructed of a measured amount of precious metal. Greece, the rest of the Mediterranean, and the rest of the globe rapidly adopted this concept. Every coin has the same size and form. Different items have been utilized in certain places of the world. Using money has several benefits in addition to being easier to transport than chickens. Compared to many trade products, money is simpler to split. Someone who has chickens and wants to trade for only half a chicken's worth of rice is unlikely to want to divide it in half. However, he may obtain the precise quantity he needs if he sells his chickens for cash and purchases rice with that cash. Rice rots and chickens perish. But compared to most commercial products, money is more durable. A person who receives payment for selling a chicken can put that money away until he needs it. When he passes away, he can always leave everything to his kids. He may use it at any moment, and it can endure for a very long period. Not all chickens are equal in quality to other chickens. There are young, healthy chickens and ill, elderly chickens. Some rice is excellent, while other rice is lower in quality. Therefore, it may be difficult to argue about how much rice each chicken is worth if someone exchanges chickens for rice. You get the point. Money is a standard, though. That indicates that $1 is equivalent to another dollar. Comparing the worth of various chickens or quantities of rice is more difficult than adding up and counting money. Paper money originally began as a promise to pay in currency, much like a IOU note, after coinage had been in use for hundreds of years. Trivia question. What country was the first to introduce actual paper money? It was China, back in the 10th century AD. Between 1660 and 1664, paper money was also printed in Sweden. In the 1690s, the Massachusetts Bay Colony produced paper money. The usage increased over this period. Most of what people consider to be money nowadays aren't even tangible objects. It consists of numbers stored in computer memory and in bank accounts. Many individuals still prefer using coins and paper over electronic money since they don't fully trust it to be stored on a computer memory or in the cloud. Along with being a means of transaction, commodity money has additional uses. We refer to anything as having intrinsic worth if it has value or use on its own. Gold, silver, silk, livestock, and other commodities are examples of commodity money. Paper money that can be converted into gold and silver is known as convertible currency. Certificates of gold and silver are convertible paper money since they may be converted entirely into gold and silver. Money that cannot be changed are coins and notes. They are not convertible and are recognized as legal tender by the government. The legal tender of a nation is such fiat money. These days, bank deposits are made in notes and coins. People utilize money to purchase goods and services. Many people sell their own goods or services for the money. The globe has a wide variety of currencies. The US dollar or the British pound are two examples of the national currencies used by the majority of nations. There are several different names for money, such as currency or cash. The majority of the time, a state or a government creates coins in a mint and produces paper money. Money comes in different forms like coins or paper bills, and we keep it safe in a special place like a wallet or a bank account. When we want to buy something, we exchange our money for the item or service. The amount of money we need depends on how much the item or service costs. It's important to understand that money is limited, which means we can't have everything we want. We need to make choices about what we spend our money on, and sometimes we need to save money to buy something we really want in the future. We can also earn money by doing jobs or tasks for others, and when we have money, we can choose to spend it, save it for later, or share it with others who need it more. Overall, money helps us buy things we want or need, and it's important to use it responsibly and make smart choices about how we spend it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video on what money is. Keep in mind, the key is to first learn the basics of finance and then build upon that knowledge. Learning about finance is a marathon and not a sprint. As you build on top of each knowledge learned over time, you will eventually reach the wealth mountaintop. Stay tuned for my next video when I go over what a bank is. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, click the like button, and hit the bell for notifications. See you all very soon.